Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Chilling with the Villains, episode 44. I'm your host, Fleet the Villain, in company with my co-host, Regal. What's going on, baby boy?
Chilling, baby.
Yeah, man. Before we get into our content today, please hit that like and subscribe button, turn on post notifications on so you know when we go live with these videos. Today was a really big day for us, man. Happy Deadpool Day, brother. I know we had a really good time at the movie theater, man. We just came from seeing Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh, man, we have a lot to get into. Just to let you guys know, we are getting into spoilers, so if you don't want any spoilers, this is your time to get the fuck out of here and go watch the movie. Go watch the movie. You shouldn't be watching any reviews on something that you haven't had, time to experience yourself. I feel like, just don't go into it with a review, go watch it, and then come back and see what we have to say. But how you doing, bro? How you feeling, first and foremost? How you been, man? It's a big fucking week. We made it through without getting spoiled. We didn't see anything online, no screenshots, no Easter eggs. We didn't see none of that shit. So very much natural experience for us and shit like that. We had
for that.
Yo, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They even put out like a couple of fake stories and shit like that to deceive us and throw us off and shit. But Reegs, we're gonna just start it off right off the bat with our rank of the movie. If you had to give it a rating out of 10, what would you give it? Let's start with that.
10, bro.
We straight 10, right? Straight 10 out of 10. Yeah, I would say the same. I'm going 10 out of 10 for me as well. So there you have it, 10 out of 10 from the Villains. I think they went and did their thing when it came to like the fan service, and like it's kind of like everything that you may have wanted and then a little bit more type shit. And the way that they weave in like the Fox universe and then the main universe and then everything that's happening there, a lot of the callbacks to the older characters and shit like that. We're gonna get into it. So Reegs, let's talk about some of your favorite characters in the movie. Let's talk about your favorite scenes and shit like that, and how you felt about it overall.
Bro, there's so many scenes as far as like favorite scenes, man. That's a touchy subject, man, because it was a lot. If you want to say like the funniest scene, I would say that it's probably the introduction. As always, the introduction is goated. Other than that, another funny part is definitely Nice Pool.
Most annoying nigga in the fucking movie. That shit was hilarious, bro. That shit was hilarious.
I thought he was gonna get packed up in the first introduction, but I'm glad he didn't actually.
Yeah, it made it funnier when he came back.
It made it that much funnier.
Jumping around, dancing again.
Yeah. It was crazy. What else? What else did you say? As far as
favorite scenes, maybe. What did you like?
Favorite scenes off the bat, man. Him once he got introduced to like the TVA and he like kind of like joined that team. Him looking for the Wolverine was like definitely probably like one of the ultimate things in the set off the whole
shit. Yeah.
Cameos and everything that set it off right there, and it was amazing, bro. A great experience. It was crazy, man. Just to sit there and see the difference between like that and like Spider-Man No Way Home with those kind of like cameos and stuff like that, like the nostalgia of seeing somebody we've seen 20 years ago play a role and just come back, like somebody we didn't know that he was going to come back and play it at all.
All right, so let's get back into it. A lot of the cameos, we saw Sabretooth coming back, Toad coming back, Pyro coming back, Juggernaut coming back, fucking Callisto coming back, Lady Deathstrike, and then the real juicy shit, we had Johnny Storm, Chris Evans. I told niggas he was going to be in the movie, and then he was like, go ahead, say it. That's what Deadpool telling him. And, he's waiting for him to say, Avengers Assemble, and the nigga says, flame on. The scene, like, they were just funny, like, and every cameo kind of made sense. So, yeah, that Chris Evans cameo as Human Torch, obviously, me being a big Fantastic Four fan, that was, like, fucking my childhood right there. So, thought that was dope, and he he didn't even feel like Captain America. You just automatically peeped that was Johnny Storm. Like the attitude, that shit was hilarious. He got Johnny killed though. He got Johnny violated. Cassandra Nova just nigga Deadpool ain't shit, bro.
Intentionally got him killed for no reason. Like, why? You just disliked him? What the fuck was
Either
that?
or he just was trying to make himself friends with Cassandra Nova by making him an enemy. Nigga dirtbagged it.
Hey, bro. And one of the reasons why I say nice pool was funny is when he decided to break the fourth wall, bro.
The proposal.
That was the stupidest shit ever. What are you doing, bro? The fuck?
Nigga looked at the camera episode smoothly.
The proposal.
Yeah.
So, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, and I know this got to be fire for you being a big Ryan Reynolds fan. Like, all your life you was a Ryan Reynolds fan. So this is
Crazy.
like callbacks to his old movies and shit like that. I think that beginning scene was probably one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie with him and Happy Hogan. Him trying to apply for the Avengers job, and he's like, "What about the big guy? Is the big guy gonna come out?" He's like, "I am the big guy in this scenario."
It's crazy because that leads us to think like, you know, somebody else was supposed to be there.
Kevin Feige, I think, but then I think they would be funny to talk about Iron Man at the same time. I don't fucking know. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on there, man. That shit was fucking great movie. I think the fact that they brought back like Colossus and then like a lot of the characters that we got from the Deadpool movies and universe and shit, and like they just seamlessly like weaved in everybody. We got B-15 from fucking Loki, just like a lot of payoff from all over. And then it's funny because yeah, he's like Goliath from Loki season 1 episode 5. Like he fucking represents the exact moment the nigga came out and shit. So I thought that was funny, and I think it's kind of wild. Like this probably raises some more questions about Loki season 1 and like what was actually going on in the void and who was out there at that point. You know what I mean? I think it would have been cool if we would have got one of the like maybe Kid Loki in this movie, the Kid Loki from season, yeah. I think that would have been cool to get him back. But yeah, man, I just thought it was dope. I'm kind of mad that we didn't get fucking Mobius. We didn't get to look at Mobius in the TVA. I think him and Deadpool like together, like them
together. Yeah, Owen Wilson, Ryan Reynolds.
But that leads me to believe, did he go to live like his regular life, or did he stay with the TVA after Loki?
He went to live his regular life, but if I'm not mistaken, he
goes back.
He went back, but if you look at it, if you look at the story at the end of it, he was actually he turned out to be actually, if I'm not mistaken, if you look at it, he wound up being Odin. He had 2 sons, brothers running around and shit like that. It was like he was like Odin, basically. Like he was raising Loki and Thor. Yeah. That's what, you know, like kind of like that. Like he had
a little callback to that. And we know Odin's dead, so it'd be cool if Odin's maybe life force went into that'd be crazy. I think we definitely needed that. That's probably the only thing that was missing. Also, I wish we don't know if it's confirmed with like the cameos with like the Deadpool actors. I wish Matthew McConaughey would have actually had like a more Matthew McConaughey like scene.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Once Peter pulled up, they started glazing Peter. I was like, oh, Peter!
Yo, bro.
Who would have thought that was a nigga?
Stupidest shit in the world, bro. I loved it, but
Peter
the beginning where Peter tried to cake it and was like, oh, I got this friend that he got like this chain with his, and then later on, like literally 2-3 minutes later, you like, you was talking about yourself, you freak.
He's with the piercings,
with the chains and shit. The nigga was wildin'.
Yeah, Peter definitely stole the show. He was funny in this one. Yeah, man. I just wish maybe the post-credit scene was a little bit more eventful. It was funny as fuck though, but I wish we would have got a little bit more of a look at Secret Wars.
Future.
You know, maybe look at Loki like Deadpool looking at Loki like, what the fuck? Look at this nigga. This nigga's a tree.
Like a troll, dead ass.
Yeah, you know, being funny and shit. Maybe fucking with the tree, breaks a branch off the tree or something. Like, oh. Then,
Deadpool 1 vibes.
Yeah.
Like at the end of Deadpool 1, like that kind of thing. That would have been fire.
I thought Cassandra Nova was a dope villain as well. I like the scary ass power set. I like the way they made her power set look on screen. But that was dope. Yeah, man, it's a lot. It's a lot to like here. We didn't really get into the cameos yet, so we got Blade back. Wesley fucking Snipes. He even says it will only be one Blade, motherfucker.
Crazy.
That was dope.
Crazy.
So he got some good fight scenes too. We thought he died real quick, ate that shit, shrugged it off like a fucking beast. Fucking X-23 back, Elektra, played by Jennifer Garner. What else did we get? And then we fucking finally got blue blah blue blah blue blah blue blue blue. Who was damn? Now that I think about it, he was my favorite character in the movie. He was my favorite character in the movie.
Right by the bayou, eh?
Bro, it was literally just Channing Tatum. Just think about Channing Tatum, and if he was in 22 Jump Street, and like he was trying to go undercover in the X Mansion, and he was acting like a mutant, and he Gambit, nigga. That's basically his Gambit. Some funny nigga, bro. But his power set looked good though. There was a scene where he got his little hands off and like he blew a couple niggas up. And niggas is really blowing up though. Like niggas,
that ass fire.
Whole body's blowing up. Yeah.
I think it messed it up because we see him as we perceive
it's not,
him.
I can never see him as. I can never take him serious, bro. He's too.
You know, we see him in movies like even Free Guy, bro, where he was.
Tell him what I was doing during the movie. Tell him what I was doing during the movie, bro. The nigga was trying to have regular.
As soon as he popped up.
The joke's finished, and he's trying to regularly talk, and I'm just crying, bro, cause he looked mad big and brolic and shit. Like it looked stupid. Like I thought it was gonna look in my head, cause like Gambit is not really like a big buff brolic nigga.
Brolic dude,
so
right? He's a slim dude.
Like, coming through.
Yo.
But
it was good to see him in the role. But
yeah,
I think like
sure.
seeing him in like those funny movies where you see him in like This Is the End where he's chained up and he's like a sex slave.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
Or like you said, 22, 21 Jump Street where he's like, it's you can't. And Free Guy especially where you see like zestiness and shit, like funny zestiness and shit. You can't change that. So when he comes through with an accent, it's ridiculous. Even though it was like it was fire, he sounded like the nigga from the '97 shit, but it was just crazy, bro.
How'd you feel
Good
about?
Shit, yo.
So we finally get Wolverine's mask about fucking 3/4 into the movie. How'd you feel about Wolverine's overall outfit and shit?
You know what's crazy? Like seeing the before the movie came out, I know everybody was like anticipating that. Starting off in the movie, you don't really give a fuck, but when he does pull it out, you glad he pulled. You glad he put on the mask. You're right.
You glad he put pause. Free.
You glad he puts the mask on at the time that he does because shit gets real and
by the time he does pull it out, pause. It did. Hey, it's Deadpool. It's his fitting. Like, when he did pull it out, that shit, it was just like icing on the cake because the movie was already dope at that point. It was just like
at that point,
I forgot about the mask. Like they hit you at a moment where you're not really expecting the mask to come on. It's like nigga literally pulls it out of his ass. I'm like, wait, the mask was there the whole time, and that shit literally.
So does Deadpool. He didn't know it was there. He's like, that was there the whole time.
Yeah. Wait, Deadpool said that?
Yeah.
Oh, you see, like get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm wondering. Like, nigga, what? But yeah, man, I thought it was great, and then I think the implications with Henry Cavill being Wolverine going forward for the future of the MCU, I think that was just icing on the cake. I think Hugh Jackman should be Wolverine until Secret Wars is done. Then when all the multiverses, finito, everybody go back. Everybody, Toby, goodbye, everybody. We getting back to the storytelling now.
To the main grind, right? And it's fitting for what's supposedly Kevin Feige's plan is to move forward with mutants and kind of like.
And this is how you do that. You get a big name.
Definitely how you do that.
You get a big name and you go off.
Yeah, man. And I'm interested to see who's
the rest of the
if
cast.
anybody. Yeah, for X-Men, of course, man. Like, especially with what we've seen in like previous Marvel movies and shit like that that came out and shit, the Captain Marvel and stuff like that. We talked about this earlier. Maybe even if that's that universe and you get those variants in that comic book accuracy over here, that's cool. I'm fine with that. X-Men like that'd be dope, bro.
Yep. I agree, bro. All right, guys. So that brings us to the end of our review, man. There you have it. It wasn't really big implications for the MCU as a whole, but like we said, we got a first look at the future Wolverine. Kind of know what's gonna happen with like Secret Wars and kind of like the team that we may or may not have going into it. Kind of set up here and shit like that. Let us know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Make sure the notifications is turned on and shit like that. Deadpool and Wolverine was a great fucking movie. Me and Regal both gave it a 10 out of 10. And I think it's just like it's exactly what you want from a summer blockbuster movie. Got all the Easter eggs, all the cameos, action sequences, jokes. It got everything that you want. So definitely go watch that, guys.
Surprise! Deadpool is one of the movies that hasn't failed.
Yeah, any of them, they all hit. All right, bro. So catch you here next week, same time, same place.
Same time, same place. Don't be mad at us, guys. If you saw the spoilers, you chose to watch.
You chose to watch it, and we told you to get the fuck out of here.
Told you in the beginning, dickheads.
All right, yeah. Peace.